All right, hi, this is Catan and welcome to another Rivals for Catan strategy video. We are going to take a look this time at the scenario theme game called Era of Gold. Commerce and gold are more important. Pirate ships are a new threat for your precious trade ships. So in this one, and I'm going to set this to Hildegard, that's where I want to go next. Okay, we're going to play two sample games, one against Hildegard, one against William, to show the strategy I've kind of come up with for Era of Gold. It is building upon the one we did for Era of Progress. And just to remind you, in Era of Progress, we did, and by the way, there'll be a link right up here in the right-hand corner, upper right corner of your screen, to the video we did on Era of Progress, and it was all about rapid expansion, trying to get out, grow your territory to get more access to more and more raw materials more quickly than your opponent. Now we're going to take that same idea and we're going to, expand on it. We're going to expand on rapid expansion, and we're going to recognize that the Era of Gold cards, the ones specific to this theme set, are much more powerful than the Era of Progress. They have a lot more interaction where you can steal stuff from your opponent. You can hurt your opponent as well as help yourself. And they're a lot more powerful just in terms of getting you built up. So we're going to recognize that and move a little more quickly to those. And we're going to do what I would call rapid commerce. So we're going to do the rapid expansion, but we're going to get into commerce more quickly than, say, contrasting it to just pure rapid expansion, where we just literally thought about how can I get bigger, how can I grow, how can I get more territory. We're going to have the same mindset, more territory, but we're going to go to commerce more quickly. So let's just go into a game and show you. And it has occurred to me that I've kind of just thrown you guys into the deep end of the pool. I haven't done any fundamentals on this game. There is some complexity to this game. There's no question. It's one of the things that attracts me to it, but it's not too much. That's the other thing that attracts me to it. I want to think, but I don't want to think too much. So we're going to play a game here against Hildegard, and I'll show you. And back to that idea about throwing you into the deep end. I think we have, in our little community here, you'll forgive me for this, but I think we have a little more intelligent audience than your typical YouTube video watcher. I realize it's an extremely low bar, but I do think we passed that bar, and I think you guys can pick up this game just by watching me play for the most part. If you have questions about any specific thing, you don't understand what's going on, if I skip over something and you didn't follow it, please put a question in the comments. And also, if you do play this game and you have either ideas for improvement or a strategy you take that's different, put it in the comments. Let us know. The whole point of the channel is for all of us to become better players, including me. So I would love to learn from you. So we're going to grab our cards. We're going to get the Parish Hall. No thank you. Osman. No thank you. Austin. No thank you. Wow. Okay. Terrible start. Let's see how it goes. All right. So rapid expansion, rapid commerce. So let's expand. We want our brick so we can build our road. Hildegard's doing her thing. And now it's our turn. Okay. So we're going to, oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to take another brick. That's going to allow us to put in a road and immediately put in a settlement. Even though the cards suck, we got a lovely start. And we lucked out. Oh my goodness, beautiful. This is beautiful. We got the wood and brick we want to keep expanding. Beautiful. All right. We could put in Austin. Now, he does have, he's a very weak character, but he's kind of cheap. But it would give us the benefit of getting the festivals to ourselves. But I just want to keep with our theme of rapid expansion. So we'll pass on all those guys. We could throw them all away. We'll throw the Parish Hall away and get another card. Or ship, much better. Let's see what she's doing. She got the gold ship and a toll bridge. Ouch, that's a strong combo right there. That's a really good combo. All right, again, we could build Austin. We don't care. We really can't do any trade or anything, so we're just going to pass. We'll throw away Austin. Grab another card. Notice we're going to keep grabbing from we're going to stay away from these until we have a city. our strategy will be at the point where we build our first city, then we'll start worrying about these cards over here. They are more powerful, but at the beginning, to build your economic engine and particularly your materials gathering, that's really the economy in this. We need the regular base cards. They're the ones you want. So let's roll our dice and see what we got. Let's see, we got 3 bricks, we've got a wood. Oh, this is gorgeous again. If we get another wood, look, watch this. We can go road and settlement. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If we had some scouts, then it'd be really great. This time we didn't come out so great. We got wood and a gold, nothing wrong with it, but you know, it would have been great to have a grain and an ore. Now, I like to keep grain and wood along the top, bricks and ore along the bottom, because it makes it easier to do relocations if we need to move some stuff around. Maybe you'll see an example of that later, but I've just found that's an easy way to organize things. So, you know, we can move this like this, but we really want it, you know, the wood up here. Unless this happened to be a grain, in which case, of course, the grain would go there. All right, so let's keep it like that. We can't really do anything else. We're going to throw away the storehouse. I don't build those. And a lumber camp. That's a good one. There. Now, she played Austin. It's one of those, you can have him. Now, she will get the benefit. The one thing she did do, he has those 2 celebration points. So he's a more popular kind of person. And when there's a festival, she's going to get the rewards and not us, but that's okay. All right, we can build our lumber camp, and I would go ahead and do this because putting down the lumber camp, we've basically doubled these 2. And when you think about it, when you put in a new settlement, you are really getting 2 more resources. We just got 2 more resources just by building that. So those are good things to build, particularly if you can get them placed like this between 2. That's beautiful. So we're going to have great wood. We'd love to see the wood ship pop up. We would love to build that. All right, let's grab another card. We'll throw away Osmond, and it's a good one in the marketplace. Now we got bricks and ore in the marketplace. That's good. And it's our turn. See, and this is unusual. We're bursting out ahead of her. That's great. Nothing wrong with that. Now here we can put another road. And we can do a trade. Now you'll notice we can build a city. Now this is where we might want to diverge from our other strategy. The other strategy, I would absolutely keep my head down and focus on getting the settlement. But in playing with these, you do want to get your city because you need those slots to get some of your points that you can build. And some of them are so strong. Now the only thing we can trade would be our ore, right? And I am going to make that trade because if we roll another 5, we're not going to get any more ore, right? It's going to clog it up, so to speak. So we're going to go ahead and trade the ore for a brick. That may seem crazy to some of you, but we want the wood, the brick, the sheep, the grain to build another settlement. That's what we're really after. Now, see, she's done a classic. This is what they tend to do. She has built a city kind of early, and that's all well and good. But I personally don't care for that strategy. Okay, now here, look at this. We can build another settlement. Now we had settlement and 3 of these. These are all tempting, but man, get that settlement. It's going to give us 2 more resources. It's going to give us the bricks and an ore. Now, I did say bricks down here, but I'm going to leave the ore here so that we can just trade. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going to end up, if we get a relocation, we're going to move probably this over here. Will be the thing to put the 2 ore together in case we put an iron foundry in there. But anyway, those are fine. And that's all we can do. We'll keep those. Those are all good. Let's keep moving. All right. Now we're at a decision point. We have 5. We've won the race to 5. She only has 2. She does have a road, and she has some. Yeah, she has good resources. She can build a settlement on her very next turn. So, but there are 2 settlements left, and I would like to be very, very greedy and get the next one too. So let's take a brick, and with that plentiful harvest, we got a brick on her turn. Now she's doing a bunch of stuff. She did a bunch of trade. Look at all this. She did a bunch of trading and ended up building the Merchant Guild. So she got a settlement and the Merchant Guild. Big turn for her. Now she's jumped into the lead 6-5. We should panic, right? No, not at all. She only has 3. She has 2, 4, 6, 8. She's drawing from 8 resources. We're drawing from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We're 50% stronger than her in terms of the resources that we're drawing from. Plus, we have the lumber camp, so we're even stronger. Now the question is, do we go after a 6th one? My thing is, if you've got somebody down, make sure you keep kicking them. You absolutely kick while people are down. Let's go over here, build a road. And that's all for our turn, and we're done. Okay, now this is where the trade advantage is so huge. Every time this pops up, the second die, you get 1 die for your roll and what resource you get, and a die for what special thing happens. She is coming after us with her trade advantage, and she wants a gold. So let's see what she's doing here. She's built a road over here. So she's going after that final settlement. We would absolutely love to beat her to it. Let's see if it's possible. All right, we've got wood, we've got brick. And we need 2 things. What can we trade? We can trade wood. We just need 1. So let's trade wood for sheep. All right, now, and these would be tempting, but if we can trade for a grain, we can get that settlement and beat her to it. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, I don't see any trades. Oh, no. Oh, there's no trades available. Oh, I misread that. These confused me. I was looking at that thinking that we had ore there. We don't. We need 3 ore. However, well, we'd use up the sheep. Doggone it. Now, we can put the ore ship down, but that's going to allow us to trade the ore, but it's going to take away that sheep we had. Well, rather than do nothing on the turn, we'll throw down the ore ship. Okay. Oh, and now see, we can we can trade the ore. Oh, that's right. Never mind. We can trade the ore. Duh. And get the we can get the grain. However, we still don't have the sheep. That's right. We had to use the sheep to get the ore ship. Couldn't win. Okay, so at least we came out at it. We gained ground. At least we got that ore ship. And there's a lumber ship. Lumber ship would be great because we've got we actually have 3 lumber and 2 of them have a camp. So that's beautiful. That's a great one to have. You see, we grabbed 2 right there. Now, what happened? Let's just see what this one is. Event. Event card, gift for the prince is drawn. Oh, okay. Now she played merchant. So merchant means she can take 2 of our items and give back 1. So she wants our gold or our bricks. I don't want to trade the bricks, so well, she's forcing me. She wanted a brick and a gold, so okay. So she gave us a brick and a gold and gave us a brick back. She wanted that brick, is what it amounts to. So what'd she do with it? Oh, oh my word. That's something a mistake a human wouldn't make. That was stupid. She built a road. What's the road going to go to? There's only 1 settlement left. Well, thank you, Hildegard, for being a poor player. Appreciate it. I actually thought she was better than that. But let me see here. We've got... Actually, though, unfortunately, right now we can't do anything. I guess it's her turn, isn't it? What's going on? Oh, it's waiting on that. Sorry. All right, we lost that from trade. There was that trade advantage again. I can't stand linking my own things. That's why the trade advantage is so huge. We're going to work on that hard here in a minute. All right, what can we trade? We can trade ore. We need a sheep. Oh, good, good, good. We're going to trade the ore. We're going to pick up a sheep, and that's going to allow us to put down that settlement. And now we have a huge advantage. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 resources we're drawing from, and she has 2, 4, 6, 8, almost double. So even though and we're tied, so this honestly this should be a no-brainer. This should be a no-brainer. So our next goal, so we extended the rapid expansion in that case because we had the opportunity to grab that other settlement. So our next goal is going to be to get a city. So we're going to do whatever it takes to get a city, and we may play these if they come up because we really want that commerce. We want that trade advantage to go away because she is killing us with that. All right. Oh, goodness. Now we have to throw away our ore ship. Why? Because she played a pirate ship. Now, a pirate ship, your opponent, when you first play it, your opponent must remove one trade ship of his choice from his principality and place it on the discard pile. Your event Plentiful Harvest, you receive a gold. So every time a Plentiful Harvest comes up, the pirate ship's worth a gold. Plus, when you first play it, it knocks out one ship from your opponent. And we only have the one ship, so it's got to go. We've got to pick that guy, and he goes away. Not good, not good. Okay, our turn. Let's see. We want a city. What can we trade? We can trade our gold. 1, 2, 3. We will pick up another ore. Probably should have picked up a grain, actually. That was a bad mistake. All right. Minor mistake, I would say. Let's pick up the ore, or the grain this time. And she just built a city. Put down a trade ship. She's up to, ooh, wow, she's up to 6 on the trade advantage. Ouch, ouch. Okay. And let's see what we've got. We've got 3 things we can play. We really want a city. We just need 1 grain. We can trade bricks. 1, 2, 3. 3 to 1 for that. Now we can build a city. We really want a city because that allows us to start building other buildings that are nice. Now a lumber ship we absolutely want. Let's put it out here. And that's all we can do. Now we can start messing with these guys. And sure enough, our first card is Yawn, another storehouse. Which we could have gotten and thrown away from the other deck. But you'll notice the score is 7-7 because we've expanded out and kind of kept up. So we want to get this guy here as well. We want 2 brick, 2 sheep, and a grain. There's 2 of these merchant guilds, 1 for each team, and they give you a victory point and they give you 2 commerce points. So they're very strong, very important building. All right, now we can set it. We can build a storehouse. No, thank you. We can put in another trade for brick. We've got 3 bricks, so yes, we would like to be able to trade for brick. That would be a good thing. All right, can we trade now? We can trade our wood. We could trade wood for grain. Can we trade anything else? We can trade our ore, which does us no good. We don't want to be trading away the ore unless, what was this again? 2 brick, 2 sheep, and a grain. We could trade for a brick, but we don't have the sheep, so it doesn't matter. We will end our turn, get another card, large trading ship. We'll throw away the storehouse. It'll go back into the era of gold pile, and we'll get the staple house, which is a building we can build now to give us another point. And it does a point. Well, we have to have this though. that merchant, you have to have the merchant guild for some of the other buildings that you want to build. Now we can build a city, and why wouldn't we? Let's just go ahead and take that city. And what can we trade? We can trade away our wood again. We'll trade, oh, that's right, we have lumber. So we'll trade 2 wood for a grain. That's all we can do. These are all, well, the staple house, I'm actually going to return it because we can't build it until we have the merchant guild anyway. So what do we got here? We can, oh, this is a traveling merchant, so we can take 2 resources for however much gold. So we've got the 1 gold. So we could spend up to 2 gold to get 2 resources. 1 gold, 1 resource. So we're going to use that to give us an ore. That's actually leading us toward a city, and I'm still thinking cities. Well, why not? We'll build another city. And what's the deal on the cities? See, she's tapped out. She can't even build anymore. So I probably, arguably should be looking at the Merchant Guild more than the cities because she can't take them. They're the Air Force whenever we want them. Now, let's see. What can we trade? We can trade wood again. See how nice it is to have that strong resource. 2 brick, 2 sheep, wheat. 2 brick, 0 sheep, and 0 wheat. So let's trade these 2 for a sheep. All right. And what else can we trade? We can trade the brick, which we don't want to trade. So we can stand pat with these, sure. Ooh, now she just played a mint, I think. Yes, very strong building. The mint allows you to trade each turn a gold 1-to-1 for another, for some other product. Turns your gold into basically a wild card, whatever you want. Let's see how we do here on the roll. Now we could play any of these. Would a pirate ship help us? She has a gold ship and a large trade ship. Couldn't hurt us. Let's play. We'll play a pirate ship. Okay, she had to take a ship off. She lost her large trade ship, which also brought her down closer to us. But man, we're playing this whole one, pushing a rope up a hill because she's had the trade advantage, and you can see it's just keeping her in the lead. Take another card. Harbor. 1-2. We need another trade. Okay. All right. Sorry, the harbor isn't horribly expensive. It gives you a commerce point, and if you have, ooh, ouch! What'd she just do? She just played another. She played Harold and Austin together, now giving her strength. Oh man, we're in trouble. All right, what can we do? 2 brick, 2 sheep, and a wheat. All right, we have that. We can build that building. That would give us 4. This would give us 5 and take away a point. That's what we want to try to get. So what we're after now is to build this. 2 brick, 2 sheep, and a wheat. And then we want to have enough left over to build a ship, or this, a wheat and a sheep. So I think any way you look at it, we need another sheep. Oh, and our pirate ship gave us gold. I couldn't figure out what's going on here. We got gold from our pirate ship, so we'll take 1 gold. Beautiful. Now we'll build this, the Merchants Guild. And we'll put it right here. All right, and then How many ships do we have? 1, 2. We only have 2. Let's build this ship right here, the large trade ship. We'll put it here. Beautiful. Now, we've tied her for commerce points, taken away her advantage. So now we're back to 10 to 10. Now we're back in it. So, what can we trade? We can trade our lumber. We'd like to have brick, sheep, and ore. We have ore. We have brick. We can trade our lumber for a sheep, and that allows us to put in a harbor. And we'll put a harbor in here. And there you go. That's how you come from behind. That was close. That was very close. Let's see how fast we did it. That's the thing. How quickly could you do it? Oh, that was beautiful. 31. That's a very good game. She played a really strong game. Our opponent was very strong there. 31 is from what I can see from all my testing, a good score. If you get low 30s, around 30, 34, in that ballpark, you have played very well. We went through that pretty quickly, but you could see what happened was that because we had so many more resources than her, while she was still doing well, and she got that key thing, she got that merchant guild quicker than us, and she had some decent commerce and was just killing us with that trade advantage. Because we had the resources from the rapid expansion portion, we were able to just out-resource her at the end and close the gap and sprint past her. We had more left in the tank at the end. All right, let's play one more. I just got started on one, and the lawnmower noise was just too much, so I took a little break. Now the lawnmower noise has moved on down the street, so to speak. So let's play William with the Era of Gold theme. And we'll see if we can't use the same strategy of rapid expansion, moving to commerce. We'll try to get to a commerce more quickly this time. We dragged our feet a little bit, made it very close at the end, but you'll notice we still played a strong game, 31 turns, and ended up winning. Ooh, this is very nice. We got Candemir, we got Sigland, who we don't really need, and a storehouse we don't really want, but anytime you can get Candemir right off the bat, thank you for that. We'll take it because he's 4 combat points, and the highest other ones are all 2. So we're going to, we could think about putting him in right away. Why don't we? He's so important. It's nice to have him right away. Now, I have times gotten him and just kept expanding anyway, but getting that strength advantage right off the bat, it's hard to argue with that. Plus, we're looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead and put in Candemir. That gives us a victory point and just the instant strength advantage. And we'll probably, not necessarily, he might put in a couple people and catch up with us. Like, for example, the one we have here, Sigland, he could put her in and one other one and actually go ahead of us. But that's 2 cards and 2 slots, and that's a lot. He gives us all that power for 1 slot. That's why he's just so powerful. Such a great card to have early. So let's just keep going. Lumber camp, good. Storehouse, no. We're going to put her back because we know we're not going to play her unless we get in a pinch. That's unlikely to happen. Now we need wood brick. Let's see, we need wood, brick, wheat, sheep. We need a wood for sure. We're trying to get a settlement now. And he's got a toll bridge and a large trade ship. That's a pretty good start for him. Now, what do we need? We need a 4 or a 6. Let's roll a 4. With Brigitte, she lets you pick what you want now. We're going to pass on building anything and grab another card. Throw away that storehouse and grab a marketplace. He has expanded out. Okay. Now, we could build these 2. What can we trade? Okay, now, we need to build our settlement. We need wood, brick, sheep, and a grain. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to trade away 3 of these, get a grain, put in a settlement, and access some more resources. We'll put brick on the bottom row, and we'll say, yep, we like that. We can't build anything else. We like all three of these, so we'll just stand pat. Now we're going to expand again. We're going to need brick. Probably should have taken wood since I only have one of those, one resource. He just moved out and put in it. Look at this guy. He's expanding. Ooh, he must have watched one of my videos. He's using a different strategy here. Let's get our wood. Now we could do a brick ship, which we definitely want, but what we want more right now is a road. Can't do anything else. We'll stand pat with those. He just built a road, I think. Yeah, man, he really is expanding. Ooh. This could be a little battle here. All right, we got nothing. We need a wood and a grain to build our next settlement. Did he? My word, look at this. I swear he's watched our video. I've never seen the computer player play like that. I'm impressed. We'll take our grain, we'll build our settlement. Okay, we got wood and wool. And we can't do anything else. Now it's going to be a race for that 5th spot. Now what's this card? A feud. The player has the strength advantage, selects 3 of his opponent's buildings. The opponent must remove one of them and return to the bottom of a matching draw stack. So we get to go over here and look at what he's got. He's got one building exactly, a toll bridge. He's going to lose his toll bridge. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry about that, William. So we were evil. Candemir just let a little party in there and knocked down his toll bridge. He got tired of paying tolls, I guess. All right, so now we want to expand again. We want a brick. We want a road. A lumber camp would be fine, but we want a road. And what can we trade? We can trade away 3 sheep. We've got, since we have 3 places we can get the sheep, now we want one anyway, but let's trade 3 of them away and get a brick. And next turn. We need a wood. He just built a city, which is a good play, but it's not the best play. Although, look what he did there. City and the Merchant Guild. So he just instantly got the trade advantage, which we need to nullify as soon as we can. We don't need any more roads. Be tempted to build that. There's no trade that we can do, unfortunately. Wood, brick. We need sheep and grain. We're just going to have to stand pat. Now he's, look at this. I hate this. Trade advantage. He takes one of our ore. And look at this guy go. Oh my. Might be in trouble again. All right. We got our grain, we got our sheep, we got wood and brick. So let's think about where we would go next. We would try to build a city. So let's get our settlement. and put it in. We'll take a wood and a brick. So we've got strong wood, strong brick. There's a brick ship right here we'd like to have. We can also put a lumber camp, make it stronger lumber, and maybe get a reload later and make it even stronger. So that's all good. Resource wise, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to his 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Could that be 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we have 12. He has 10. So we have a slight advantage. We have an advantage. It's not a huge advantage, but let's just make it a. Now let me think about this. How would we do a relocation to put 2 lumber together? I think we would probably take this and trade it with this. Is that right? Yeah, we want to get this out of the way. Or it doesn't matter. This with this, whatever. We let's just pick a spot. Let's go. Let's put the lumber camp right here. And if we get a relocation, we'll do something like this and this. We'll swap. Okay. And that'll put 2, 1 on either side of the lumber camp. But as it is, we've now in effect have 4 lumber sources. Okay. We need a city. We'll get rid of the goldsmith and an iron foundry. Now this is another one of those where we get the advantage. We get to look at his buildings and knock them down again. So he's got a merchant guild. Oh, good. He's got 2 great ones. We'll pick those 2. And he lost his merchant guild. Oh, wow. That was huge. Okay. Candemir, you are the man. Okay. Now, we're trying to build a city, so let's take another of these. And we could put... Tell you what, we could put an iron foundry. I know there's only one of those. Do you guys do that? That would be a good question. Did anybody else play it like that? But I want to double up on that and at least have 2 sources for this. 2 5s, if you will. Now let's throw in a marketplace. That would be an excellent thing to have. And the brick ship, well, we can't do any trade, so we can't do that. And we're looking a whole lot better now. Whole lot better. Do we have a city? We still don't have a city, so let's keep going through this pile. A scout is worthless because we're not going to be expanding anymore. Parish hall, and to me, is worthless. It could have its uses, but I don't use one. All right, so what do we got now? Let's go ahead and get another one of these. We want to set up a trade possibility. Or brick, wheat, cheap, man, we're a little weak on everything. We could use some ships. We need some trading ability. Let's think about. I'm actually going to get another wood. And what can we trade? Now we can trade the wood and get an ore. But the problem is we need grain. Let's put in this brick trading ship. Okay. Can we trade anything else? We can trade the ore. No point in that. The problem is I just filled this one up. So if we roll a 5, we're not going to pick up any more. That's not great. A brick factory would be lovely. We don't want a parish hall. Brigitte would be great. Okay, perfect. All right, so we want another grain. What did he do? He used his mint to trade in a gold for something. I'm not sure. Didn't catch what. Now we got Brigitte. But we've already got enough to do this. We don't want to roll 5. We know that. That's a waste. But if we were to roll 6, 6, 6, yeah, 6 would be all right. Let's roll 6. And first thing we want to do is build a city. And can we trade anything? We can trade the wood. That's going to be a theme. We're going to be trading wood the whole time, I think. 2, 3. Let's start thinking about this. 2 brick, 2 sheep, and a grain. The brick shouldn't be a problem. The grain is actually the bigger problem, but we have one. We only need one. Let's go with the sheep, I guess. All right. Now we have a city. We can start playing with these guys. We don't want the storehouse, so we can play with another one of these guys. Now this guy, he's similar to Brigitte. Brigitte tells you what number you roll. He says you're going to roll a celebration. Now the question here, she has no celebration points, right? Canterbury's weak, but he does have 1, so that's going to favor us. So we want to go ahead and take that favor and take that celebration point, because that's going to give us another resource. So we will roll him. And we got our roll, and see, it's going to give us a choice because of this celebration. The second die is automatically a celebration. And what we want now, let's see, what is it? 2 brick, 2 sheep, and a grain. 2 brick, 2 sheep, and a grain. We have that. We'd like to get the brick factory next, which would be another brick and an ore. So let's take another brick. Oh, we get another one too. Let's take another ore. And let's build our guild. Beautiful. That gives us the trade advantage. See, we're flipping this around. And we'll put in the brick factory to improve our production and our ability to trade. And because we have Canderbury, we can build this little dude right here and squirrel away our bricks in a safe, or our gold in a safe space. See, the way this works is if you have a brigand attack against you, now we're not as worried because we're the ones attacking, but the gold, it doesn't get counted or stolen, so you don't have to worry about being attacked and losing that gold. So as we gather gold, we're going to want to put it over here rather than here until this one's overflowing. Okay. So now let's keep working on these guys. And there's the brigands. We can use that against him. The merchant is a great card, and we can build our own mint. So I think our next goal will be the mint. And we get something. Oh, we got the trade advantage, so it gives us a resource. That's just so beautiful. Let's think about the mint. We want 2. Oh, we can only take certain things for this. I think it's you can only take what he has. Yeah, that makes sense. We can only take what he has. We'll take a wheat because they're hard to come by for us. Okay. Now we can take a wheat. We can build a city. Why not? Okay. We can play the brigands. Well, let's just see. Does he have any gold? Oh, wait. Brigands isn't. That's not gold. It's resources. So what we want to do now is look what he's got a lot of. He's got 3 wheat. Now, do we have a place that would hold 3? And look at that. We can hold 3. So we can go like this and just take all his wheat. There we go. Beautiful. So we just made a wheat run. Now we've got a ton of wheat. Now our merchant guy, we can trade. We can take 2 of his items and give him back 1 of ours. So we could give him, for example, a sheep or a wood. We could give him the 1 wood, and we could take 2. That's not good enough. Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna play the merchant card. Okay, and we're going to take 2 ore from him, and we'll return to him. He can have 1 sheep, right? And then we're going to trade a brick for an ore and build another city. There we go. And then see what other trades we can do. We can trade brick. What would we like to have for brick? 2 wood, 2 ore. All right, and 1 brick. Let's go ahead and trade the brick for another ore. End our turn and see what else we can draw here. Those are nice. Trade master and merchant, very, very nice. So you can kind of see how flipping the trade advantage over to our side is putting us in the driver's seat now. Gift for the prince. Each player receives 1 gold for each unit with at least 1 strength point. So we get a gift because we have Candemir of gold. We're going to put it in our cash. Squirrel it away from prying eyes. Okay, what do we want next? We want 2 wood, we got it. We want 2 ore, that'll give it to us. We need a brick, that'll give it to us. We can build a mint, and that's the game. All right, so it held true to the pattern. Expand. He expanded too. But he stopped at 4. He should have kept going. We kept going. We got that extra resource, made us draw more stuff than he was drawing. And look at this, 29 moves. That's very strong. All right, so those were good. Those were 2 excellent games. I enjoyed just playing those games. I hope you enjoyed watching them. I hope you saw something that will help you become a better player. I hope you will like, comment, share, and subscribe. And by all means, put in the comments if you have questions, if you'd like to see me do any more of the explanations of what's going on, whatever. Put it in the comments. Share with us so we can all get better. Subscribe if you feel like it. Share the video if you want to. But by all means, come back and see us for our next Rivals for Catan video. Thank you.